Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. My name is Ámنة Yahya, and for this presentation, I will present the challenges and self-translation in translate the religious content, which is Shia supplications, and I provided some study case of supplications, which are the first one is زيارة عاشوراء and زيارة وارث, and the last one زيارة البيت. I chose some samples for my study, but at first, before beginning in my presentation or in this study, I want to talk about the religious language in general. Religious language is considered the most difficult language that any translator can deal with. Maybe because it's direct interaction with the richness of Arabic language. Religious language is a dead language because it uses the same phrases, the same vocabulary across generations, and any interference in translating these words can lead you to face the criticism from religious scholars. So, for introduction, rendering religious content present some significant challenges. One of these challenges is the ideology of the translator, which plays a crucial role in shaping the interpreting or translating the religious text. This study aims to explore these challenges by analyzing the text in both cultural and linguistic perspective. It focuses on the discourse of supplications, especially Shia supplications, for example, Ashura, Ziyarat Warith, and Ziyarat Al-Yasin. Sometimes making mistakes can make meaning unclear and confusing the readers, and this is very important in translating supplications because of two main reasons. The first one is, as I said before, the richness of Arabic language, and the second one is, in fact, the language of supplications is or have a very deep religious and cultural meaning, which can be hard to express to another language. Okay, here I want to ask two crucial questions. The first one is, what are the cultural, ideological, linguistic challenges that face the translator in translating religious content, especially supplications, and how to improve these translations to better serve the intended purpose. Before going to the study case and analysis the samples, I want to talk about the methodology of this study. This study adopts a qualitative approach focusing on linguistic and critical analysis of linguistic content. This analysis will employ contrastive and discourse examination of religious texts, paying attention to the sensitivity and word choice. This study includes some samples taken from some public and known websites. The first one is duaz.org, which is a known Shia website which provides all the supplications for Shia in audio and written, Arabic and English. And the second one is Ahl al-Bayt. Ahl al-Bayt is a Bosnian YouTube channel that also provides supplications and teachings of Ahl al-Bayt, peace be upon them, from Arabic into English. So I have some samples here to analyze, taken from the Shia supplications. The first one is taken from Ashura, Ziyarat Ashura, which is Al-Witr Al-Mawtur. Al-Witr Al-Mawtur for the du'as.org translation is an avenge so far. This translation is good just for the second part, which is Al-Mawtur. Al-Mawtur, and it's added so far. So far here means that future aspirations to avenge him, but it's not existed in the original text. And the second one is the one who was alone and individual. The second translation is good and suitable for the first one, which is al-watar, and it has a lot of questions to the individual. So at first I want to clarify the meanings of al-witr and al-mawtur. Al-witr means the one who alone, whose all his children and friends were killed, and he stayed alone. So, and al-mawtur means the alone one whose all his children and the friends were killed before him, and nobody avenged him, so he unavenged. My translation as an implication translation, which I saw it the most suitable, the alone who was unavenged, the alone which is al-witr and was unavenged, الذي لم يتم الانتقام له الموتور. The second sample from زيارة عاشوراء بأبي أنت وأمي. Here two translations that are public in Shia translation for this part. May my father and my mother be ransoms for you. The second one, may my father and my mother be sacrificed for you. The both translations not give the deep meaning of the بأبي أنت وأمي, but I have a note for the first translation. The word ransoms means a financial ransom to free a kidnapped person, and there is not a kidnapped person here, so it's not a true translation for this part. So my translation that I saw it suitable, more suitable, I would give you everything I have, بمعنى أفديك, or may my heart and my soul be devoted for you. It's more suitable and maybe closer to the original text. The sample, the third sample, على لسانك ولسان نبيك. It's a strict literal translation for this sample, which is by the tongue of you and the tongue of your prophet. The second translation, as said by you and your prophet. For the second translation, I see it suitable and good, but the first translation is a very literal, and it's not, it doesn't give the suitable meaning for على لسانك ولسان نبيك. So it's not, it doesn't mean the lisan itself, but it means the reported story. through your words and the words of your prophet, or better to say, through your words and the words of your grandfather, Prophet Muhammad, for more clarification. Okay, and this sample is from زيارة وارث صلوات الله عليكم وعلى أجسادكم وعلى أجسامكم. So at first, let's see the translation of these words, your bodies and your forms. I just provided one translation for this part. Your bodies and your form. I don't have a problem with your bodies, but I have a problem with your forms. At first, I want to analyze the difference between jasad and jism. Jasad is a physical form that is without a soul. It closer to the meaning of jutha, as Allah said in the Quran, وَأَلْقَيْنَا عَلَى كُرْسِيهُ جَسَدًا, which is without a soul. But jism, it may be with or without a soul, but it symbolizes the functional and living form of the thing. So my translation is your bodies and your honored figures, your honored work, your honored influence, and so on. So, Assalamu alayka, this is taken from Ahl al-Bayt. This is taken from Ahl al-Bayt, Ali Yasin, زيارة Ali Yasin. Assalamu alayka أيها العلم المنصوب. Here translated as peace be upon you, or appointed pennon. Appointed pennon is a very literal translation for this, for al-alam al-mansub. Here we don't need to translate al-alam al-mansub as al-alam itself. Pennon here means a small flag, but I took just the function of al-alam, which guides the people. So I translated it like peace be upon you, or guidance of all people. The last sample is Amin Amin, which is translated as response. Response tends to be more imperative verb, so it's not acceptable. But Amin Amin, it's a public asking for Allah to answer the supplication. So it's better to keep it Amin Amin in English. So, for solution and recommendation for this study, the first one is to train the translators to be more religious, to know the culture of other language, or the target audience, especially from Arabic English text. Avoid the literal translation to avoid the ambiguity, using a suitable language. Add bracketed clarification when needed, and it's suitable to get feedback from culturally diverse audience. And the last one, which I prefer, build platforms or a database like an electronic dictionary to collect all these terms as a reference. So, in conclusion, this study examines the challenges in translating text, especially Arabic English text, and it highlights the ideological, linguistic, cultural issues, and it emphasizes the need for translators and strong religious and cultural knowledge. Thank you so much.